Here we go. I just love how these things just continue to fuck up. I tried doing a video Sunday night, nothing worked. Tried last night, actually thought I had the damn thing. Picture freezes. Woo! All right. I don't know. This is what the fourth, fifth, 20th attempt here that I've tried. So anyway, it's Tuesday night. Middle of the Caps game. They're in the second intermission right now, playing Montreal. They're winning. And this will be the last game as far as the calendar year 2010 goes. Next time we do this is 2011, which means New Year's Day, which means the Winter Classic. So since it's been a while that I've done this, so much I need to catch up on. Since I've mentioned the Winter Classic, I should mention what had happened last Thursday when the Caps and the Penguins went at it. It was a good game. I will go so far as to say it was a prelude for what's going to be coming New Year's Day. Um, I think everybody will be happy. The old school stuff. Flashtastic. I'm sorry, I got to read your comment before I did this. I read your comment. You know, I'm probably in agreement with you. I might have been a way to see the Penguins go back to the old uniforms they had, like back in the 60s and 70s. That would have been fun. I have to admit, that would have been fun, you know, to go back to those jerseys. Uh, but, you know, the league being what they do, they decide who wants to do what. So, but as I said, I am in agreement with you. The Penguins should have gone old school and have, you know, 60s, early 70s uniforms, in my view. That's neither here nor there. Uh, so we turn our attention from that to the Redskins. Look, I'll say this again, as I'm saying, and I'm directing this really toward Redskins fans than anything else. If you think Rex Grossman is the answer, no, you're not a real fan, never will be. There's no joy in these last 3 weeks of the season. There's no joy. You know, the way this has all been handled, the whole McNabb story, you know, Fat Albert Hainsworth and all of that. The way this whole thing has gone down, there's no joy. And the only reason, by the way, that the Redskins won on Sunday was because the defense bailed them out. And this is basically a no-name defense. I mean, these were guys that a week ago were sitting on their couches watching the Dallas game, which shows you what's going on here. So, of course, this means that the game with the Giants, which now they've explained is a 4:15 game. It was a 1 o'clock start on Fox. Now it's 4:15 because they figure it's going to be playoff implications. Probably what will happen is by the time the game starts, the Giants may know whether or not they're still alive. But as I said, it's personally my view would be you would want to see FedEx be 2/3 empty on Sunday. This is just me and a personal view, but it's not going to happen. I mean, even I know it's not going to happen. But you know, there has to be a change. I think everybody's in agreement. There has to be a change. Uh, where you start, I don't know. Uh, the only question is, does McNabb want to come back to Washington? He keeps saying, I want to come back. I said, no, this relationship's destroyed. So, and it just means we blow up and start all over again. So, okay, if Cam Newton's not available with Andrew Luck, I don't know. You know, who's going to be our new quarterback of the future? We had one, Jason Campbell, and somehow just didn't agree with everybody. Excuse me. Lo and behold, take a look what's going on in Oakland. You can't hate on the Raiders now. I mean, and you see really what Jason Campbell's doing. Good, bad, or indifferent, you got to understand. This is, you know, this is asking the question, why'd you give up on him in Washington? What else is to do? This franchise is just destroyed. I keep wanting to say it's almost irrelevant now. I hate even to say that. Believe me, I've been debating myself to say, am I ready to give up on pro football for the rest of my life if this continues? Believe me, I'm seriously contemplating it. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better by April, whatever the hell they do in the draft. While I'm thinking on a pro football motif here, a few notes I'll give. Mike Singletary got fired from coaching the 49ers. It's kind of a shame, really. The guy who landed on his feet probably get another head coaching job. Maybe not next year, but I'm guaranteed. I can guarantee you he'll get something. You don't give up on that type of fire. The guy played under Ditka. I always said he was Ditka 2.0. With the intensity and all that. You need that in pro football. Believe me. God, what else? I was thinking of the Giants. That reminded me. Stood there, played the Packers, laid down. It's a letdown trap game. Call what the hell they want. Again, the game this Sunday, I'm not even going to venture an opinion one way or the other. Move on from that. How do I move on from that? That's simple. The Wizards just keep sucking. What Arenas is now in Orlando. Yes, Orlando, that's your fucking albatross now. The only reason he even bothered with the Wizards is John Wall when he's on the court. He does not have a cast of characters to support him here. Not at this point. And I don't think really it will happen for another 2 years before he gets some support, I mean. I just love standing here looking at this camera and suddenly everything's out of sync. Everything's completely out of sync. I'm talking, this thing's really out of sync. I don't care. I don't ramble. This is what happens on a Tuesday night. I start rambling. Among other things. So, that is pretty much it. I will catch up to you when this thing gets even more in sync. And depending upon what frame of mind I'm in come New Year's Day, I may do one that morning before we do the festivities there at Heinz Field. If I don't get around to one between now and Saturday, or I don't get to one anywhere in the near future, trying to enjoy your New Year's Day, Eve, whatever. Just remember it's 2011. 2011. Oh well. And we will catch up to you when I feel like it. Now, if I can just get this thing to go down. No, it will not go down. Yes, it will. There we are. I hate this. Motherfucker just refuses to get in sync. Anyway, we will catch up to you when I feel like it. As always, blah, 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 blah. God, I need to get back and watch the Caps game, All right, we'll catch up to you when I feel like it.